enter the final chapter.
That's a little better. So, now we've got our fight against David. He's actually kind of tough. He's not phased by ice whatsoever, but also, if you keep doing this, he won't be able to get you, except for right there when I totally left my guard down. And he's actually kind of a badass to fight. If I had moves like him, he has like Moon Slice right there. He has a lot of the same moves we do. And also a lot of same moves as the fucking people use. You know what, fuck this. We're going with the charge shot. I'm sorry. I just don't want to sit here for hours and just fight him for days. So we still have our super awesome Mondo suit. We would have lost, I believe we would have lost this after the cutscene if you were just playing regularly and you didn't buy it for a ridiculous amount of money. But with this, let's just finish him off legitimately, shall we? I mean, it's not very fun, but it's still kind of cool to see them like duke it out like they do. Ooh, wow, and that hurt me. Okay, well I remember why I didn't have fun with this, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, the final slice against David, our brother. There it is. There it is.
You become strong, Mondo.
I think you just got weaker.
Mondo. You really think you've won this battle?
You've lost. Accept your death like a man.
You don't understand, do you? Do not forget. You and I are bound together by the same blood.
Don't make me repeat myself. You talk too much. Killer is dead.
Welcome, Mondo.
Please execute this man.
So, yeah. That was Killer is Dead, ladies and gentlemen. That ending is really ambiguous, and I kind of like what they did with that there, in the sense that it looked like David survived because his left arm there. There's Akira Yamaburuka. He's the same one from Shadows of the Damned, although it is not nearly as good as either that or Lollipop Chainsaw for that matter. I was playing that the other day, and it was actually really good. This ending song is really good, too. So Mondo is Patrick Sates. Hold on, let's see. Miko is Jennifer Sekiguchi. I feel really bad for you. I think... I can't exactly... Well, never mind, I'm not even going to bother. So, we've got all these people, I don't know, Bubba Chow, Sebastian. Feel bad for that guy. And he also did the TM551, obviously, because he did a lot of the voice for those people, and Dolly was Jessica Strauss again. So, yeah, like I said, they could have done so much more with this game, and if you enjoy it, if you think it's really great, I mean, there's people out there who think that Only God Forgives is a fantastic movie, which it clearly, definitely is not, and I'll argue it for days in my defense, but it's just, I want to know your stance, like what you thought of it the first time you played it, or if you maybe saw something I didn't, because personally, I don't see David as the legendary executioner whatsoever. There's nothing that really indicate that. There wasn't really any development between any of the characters. Like, it was just like business as usual, and you know, Mondo's first day on the job, his relationship with Vivian, the person he kept contacting, obviously, there was absolutely no change in anything whatsoever, and they were just so static and boring, and just, they didn't have any interesting backstories or anything. I didn't care about Mika or Vivian. Hell, I barely cared about Mondo. I love Mondo. Mondo's a badass. He seemed like he was going to be really cool because he's supposed to be this super three-dimensional character with like a family, and he's supposed to be really torn, but then of course people had to go and fuck it up. Suda51's probably just crying because he's like, I had this straight in my heart for many years, and this is what it has. You know, I feel bad because, you know, it could have been a fantastic game, and the art design was really awesome. The camera could have definitely used some work, as well as the gameplay. I mean, and the music even. The music, it just grated on after a while, and it's just, because I know they really wanted to go with an arcade-style, you know, game like they did with Lollipop Chainsaw. And there's a lot to indicate that they kind of, they complemented each other, you know, in both, you know, like, I think there are leaderboards in this and stuff like that, and you have to select your level through a map, and you have time. Well, I don't think you have time attacks in this game. But you have other, it's like they tried to build off a Lollipop Chainsaw. In my opinion, that was probably the wrong thing to build off of, in my opinion. And I think the game suffered for it because it didn't need to be like the other games. But I don't know, that's just one man's opinion, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully their next game will be Bergamo, which apparently, as of now, is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Hopefully that one kind of comes up a little bit, you know, as amazing, because it's a female assassin looking. She has a katana as far as I could see, and she kind of reminded me of, what was her name? No More Heroes 2, and she was the girl you could play as, the only other person you could play as. I can't even remember, but her. Why can't I remember her name right now? I should just Google it right now because I got my computer right next to me. But hopefully, well, I don't know. Now that the awesome song is over, now we got some kind of nice music, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, still kind of just very meh on this game, and I feel kind of bad that I bought the special edition one for like $60, and I was like, oh man, I'm so excited for this game, blah, 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 and then I play it, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of unfortunate. It must have been like what Star Wars fans in 1999 felt when they went to go play Phantom Menace, because, you know, this had every reason to be awesome, but it just fell flat, and a lot of the reviews, I think, kind of highlighted what was wrong with it pretty well, I guess. I don't know if you somehow sat through this entirety of this recording, all of this nonsense. This is the end of 3 days. I recorded this entire thing in 3 days, and you guys aren't going to see the end of it until probably middle of April, because it's still, what, April? No, it's March 15th right now, so that's good. I still have a little bit to play of this after we're done, because I have to do some more stupid gigolo missions, and it's kind of unfortunate. Why are there emails here? What is going on? It's like, oh, let me put that in my computer real fast. Ugh. But I guess I should talk to Mark Alexander Lemon. Why do you have a double last name? That doesn't make any sense. So that's Killer is Dead. There's literally nothing else for us right now. Suda51, there's your name. After all of that, that's the first time he shows up as executive director in the story. And I know it couldn't have been like that. I know his stories usually are pretty fucked up. Like, I would say something that kind of parallels this would be Killer 7, which is equally as strange, although it makes much more sense than this when you kind of analyze it a little bit. And this, if you take all the pieces, lay them out, try to rearrange them, you would still get an incoherent mess of something that seems like it was taken off the drawing board. It seemed very incomplete and just maybe I'm just kind of a fanboy for Suda51. I don't know if you guys can tell, but with that having been said and done, we got ourselves probably an A grade, but we've also got Darksider of the Moon. Cleared all episodes on very hard mode. Very glad we did that. Oh, check this out. So on March 2nd, about a day or two before I started recording this, I got all of these achievements. Well, I guess that weekend I got the shit ton of these achievements. Like, if you just stop to read them, it's like, Jesus, make AAA Executioner 24 missions, collect all female costumes, but there's still one more I need to get, and that unfortunately is to receive 20 rewards from the beauties. That's kind of a pain in the ass, so I'm not looking forward to doing that, but it's basically playing the things all over again. We got a B. That's not too bad, I guess, especially considering we took quite a bit of damage and we just guarded like a son of a bitch. But that's pretty much Killer Z. I don't see any revisits to this game anytime in the future. Look at this, 64 total hours to beat this game for this project. We have $151 million. I died 34 times, only twice in this walkthrough. I made a beauty mine 18 times, which means I should only have to do that thing 2 more times. I spent $20 million on beauties who still want me to give them shit for sleeping with them. So it's kind of cool that it goes through this entire thing for your... But 64 hours... I don't know, I guess I kind of put that on myself for, playing this game as much as I did in order to get all the money. And I did kind of fuck up something you can do with the money afterwards. I did mention you need to get $100 million for an achievement. And there's actually a costume that costs $100 million. But you also have to buy a bunch of the female costumes in order to, get the achievements. But there is kind of a little loop around that. So we go down here and we've got ourselves the Legendary Executioner. This is basically the outfit that you had in the beginning of the game, although you still have your Buster arm attached to you. It's like a myth that if you buy this costume, you won't have it there, because a lot of people think that the gun is like an eyesore and they hate it. Personally, I think it's kind of cool, but this one does not exclude your arm. You'll still have it. It costs $100 million to buy. No upgrades other than that. And it's just ridiculous. But also we've got ourselves the Scarlet the Witch outfit, Nightwalker, Glamorous Fantasy, and Mika from Outer Space. This is Natalia's, and also, never mind, I thought there was another one. So these 4 right here cost $85,500, $85,500,000. Basically what you can do is save up to $100 million, buy these 4 all at the same time, and before you leave the gift shop, exit out of the game by like the Xbox menu or do something, exit out without pressing B, and you'll still have the achievement, and you'll still have over $100 million. And that way you can get, the Legendary Executioner outfit, if you wanted to hold on to that. Otherwise, you won't be able to hold on to these, but like you guys have seen, it's barely worth it. The Nightwalker, that's an embarrassment. Glamorous Fantasy, also that thing, it's a soccer uniform. It doesn't make sense. And then Mika Outer Space outfit doesn't even reflect that. I thought she was going to wear like this suit, but she doesn't. It's just not even worth it. Ultimondo I would definitely get pretty early. See, tainted by dark matter's battle ability is dramatically high. But, and like I said, this doesn't give you any upgrades or anything. It's just a completely cosmetic change. It's just there for your EP, I suppose. But, yeah, we can get some transparent underwear and corsets and just things like that, Mayberry and Ichi lingerie. See, every time you use the underwear, she throws it away after a single use. It's like, Jesus Christ, there are people that are starving out there, and you just throw away your G-string after the first time I took it off, after I pleaded for years for you to put it on. So, we're done here. I gotta play this just a little bit longer, so, not looking forward to that, but we're done. I'm so glad we're done, you guys. After the 3rd recording session, we have finished Killer is Dead. Ooh, and I'm not gonna do that. I honestly could not care less about Damsel in Distress. She can just chill there for all I care. Man, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm done with Killer is Dead. I literally can put this to bed for the rest of my life. Oh, I'm so glad. But in the future, be on the lookout. Perhaps Killer 7 will be coming pretty soon to a Let's Play near you. And like I said a couple episodes back, I might work on a little bit of a, day one full project release, just release all the episodes at once so people can binge watch, or nobody will binge watch, actually. Yeah, but we'll see, alright, because the changes YouTube is making leaves a lot to be desired. So, my name is also Cruz. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this project. I feel like I was irate for half of it, but, this isn't a very good game, and I'm glad we're done. So, that having been said and done, let's finish off by checking the leaderboards. Where am I at right now? These guys obviously cheated the hell out of this. See, look, how do you get 99,999,900,000,009 on 5913? This game wasn't even released last May. That's impossible. Yeah, people have to do that shit. Alright, where am I? Triple rankings? Yes, 437. So, not too bad. Especially for being, I guess, apparently March 16th, which isn't today. Or wait, hold on just a second. Oh, that was 9-5. Okay, so this does that weird thing where it goes day, month. I usually do day, and then I write the month, and then I do the year. Like, that would be, like, 5 September 2013. So I think the game came out in August, right? Oh, what happened there? Something happened there. Okay, apparently only 41,000 people have played this. And my friends? Do I have any friends? That was mine again. Why did it keep going? Okay, well, this is us, I guess. Thank you all who have also played this. Alright, well, I think we're done here. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your life, ladies and gentlemen.
You aren't seriously leaving me, are you? You know, you can live here, right?